Miniature Market has thousands of board games at discounted prices. Click the direct link below to see all of those discounted games. Hello my friends, today we're going to be flipping all sorts of different numbers and we're trying to be able to flip 7 of them without busting. Today we're taking a look at Flip 7, which calls itself the greatest card game of all time. Is it? Let me show you how it's played, I'll see you on the other side. Flip 7 has many numbered cards, but this deck is a pyramid deck. So there are 12 12s, 8 8s, 5 5s, 3 3s, all the way down to 1 1, and there's also zeros as well. You're trying to get as many of these as you can because these are going to be points at the end of the round if you keep them. Turns are very simple. Every player gets a card, and on your turn you either hit or stay. If you hit, you get another card. If you ever have 2 cards of the same value, you bust, you're out of the round, and you get 0 points for that round. That'll be the next player's turn. So let's say it comes back to me. Do I want to go? Well, there's 9 9 in the deck. That means there's 8 more. If I get a 9, I'm out. If I get a 5, I'm out. Maybe I hit and I get a 12. Okay, chances are I'm gonna be gone next round. But if I stop next time it's my turn, I add these points up, and those will be my points. You're trying to be the first to 200 to win. But let's say I hit, I get a 5. Darn it, I busted because I already have a 5. I'm done. I wait to the end of the round, I get nothing. But sometimes you can get a bonus card. Like this will say, hey, at the end of the round, assuming you score and you don't bust, you'll get an additional 2 points. This sort of goes up here. This does not count as some of your numbers. This is important because if you ever get 7 different cards, this is the reason why it's called Flip 7. If you ever get 7 cards total, not only does the round end, meaning you kind of screw everybody else up, but you get all the points and a bonus. And that bonus is 15 points. Some of the bonus cards even get you a ×2. So if you stopped, this multiplied by 2, and then you'd add 2. There's some special cards too, like this play on an active player. So you would cause somebody else to flip 3 cards, which would possibly make them bust. Or maybe you get a second chance card. You keep this, and then if you were to bust, meaning getting another 9, 5, or 12, you could just remove this and you're not out of the round. There's also a freeze card where you play on an active player that's still in, and you froze them. They can no longer play anymore this round, but they are able to keep their points. That's pretty much it. The round ends when there's no active players because everyone's either busted or banked their points, or someone gets a Flip 7, you count up all the points, and you keep playing until there are 200 points from one player. That one wins, so you'll be playing multiple rounds. All right, let's get the elephant out of the room here. On the box it says, best card game of all time. That's a pretty bold statement to put on a box. Is it the best card game of all time? It's laughable to call this that. It's not even close. But it is a good game, and it can be a very fun game for many people, especially the intended audience this is for, which is sort of mass market. But putting that on the box, yeesh, you gotta cut it under the legs for this one. No way, not even close. Why put that on the box? I guess you can call anything about yourself, but it's not. What did I like about the game though? It's very easy to teach, and this is one of those games that you can teach as you play. Give everyone a card. Okay, I'm gonna flip another card. If it matches the card you're bust. If not, it doesn't. You want to stay or hit. Pretty much it. Okay, this is a special card. This is what this does. You can teach the game as it's played. I like games that do that, especially in this setting where this is sort of aimed at that mass market there. It has that hit or stay sort of blackjack style press your luck feeling, and I like that aspect of it. It's always just fun. Hit, stay. It gives you that casino feeling. It definitely causes some excitement there. The bonus cards are cool. Hey, I might not bust, I might not get the number that I need, but I might get a bonus card +2 or ×2 or something like that, and it kind of evens up the odds a little bit and makes it exciting as well. This game, again, it's not the best card game of all time, but it does do things that most games don't do, even though they try to do it. And that is, this game definitely can create some special memorable stand-up moments where just a card comes up and the whole table just erupts, or it gets to the end of the round and people are standing up and hooting and hollering and the card comes up and everyone explodes. Not a lot of games do this, and this game can do this. It's not going to happen every round, it's not going to happen every game, but it can happen. There was one game I was playing of this that I had to actually leave halfway through the game. I had to run back upstairs to go tend to something at the door. And that took a little longer than expected, but as they were playing, eruptions were coming down, and you could hear this group yelling from downstairs, and it was just, I'm like, what? I was talking to the person at the door, like, what's going on down there? I'm like, we're just playing a game, So it can create those moments. That's definitely the best part of this game for sure. I like that it's sort of like fool's gold of getting 7 cards. The whole flip 7 thing, hey, we're trying to get 7, I want to get to 7, I don't want to bust. It's really hard to get 7. It's almost fool's gold. It's almost not worth it because the 15 points you get the one time you do it is going to be worth the hundreds of points you're going to bust on trying to get it in previous rounds. I think that's kind of cool. It's a carrot hanging out. Everyone's trying to do it. Everyone's chanting, do it, do it. You know, you get the whole table trying to get them to do it. That's the kind of stuff this game brings. What did I not like about the game? Well, I was careful to say that it can create stand-up moments. It also can fall flat. Some games will fall flat. That's not the end of the world. The game is fast. It's quick. You can just play it again. Likely this is a game that you will play more than once in a sitting. It accommodates a lot of player counts. I'm calling this the Forrest Gump of board games because you never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get with this game. You could get a game with lots of explosions and stand-up moments. You could get some that it kind of just falls flat. And some of the reasons that happens is just dumb luck. People, you know, hey, my first card's a 4. No way I'm busting, right? Next card, a 4. And you're like, okay, I guess I'm out this round. I'll wait till these other 6 other players go until the end of the round while I snooze. But no, again, there is some excitement watching the other players, getting into the crowd. So it's not the end of the world when you go out, but it's not a good feeling. The freeze cards. It's like, oh, okay, we just started. Everyone gets their card. Within the first round, someone gets a freeze card and goes, oh, I'm going to give it to this player. Guess what? You're out the whole round. Sure, you get to keep that card for points, but that's not a good feeling. You're out the whole round. You did not do one thing the whole round. Between some of those instances of the freezes and the busts and things like that, the game can fall flat in some plays. It's very fragile that way. You can have some plays that are amazing. You can have some plays that are like, that wasn't very fun. That's why I say this game, it does things that other games don't do, but it doesn't do it all the time. I think as long as you know what you're getting into with this game, again, it's quick. Players can come in easily. It does do things others don't. So is it the best card game of all time? Absolutely not even close. But is it one I would recommend? It is. I think if you have the right group and you know what you're getting into, especially with the holidays coming up, this is one of those games that I will be bringing to Thanksgiving and Christmas and playing it with my family that just likes little party games. Because this is one that I think can go over well in that group and has. So that is Flip 7. This has been the Game Boy Geek, breaking down barriers, growing relationships with board games, by helping you find the one you love. Game Toppers upgrades every game you play, and their Christmas spectacular sale is currently running, where you can get 15% off all accessories and premium game mats with storage solutions, $100 off leg kits with a purchase of a Holmes or Watson Game Topper, and $75 off all dining covers. The sale runs through December 22nd at GameToppersLLC.com.